All right, fam. I hope you're all okay. And this is Comfort Beach Ambition. Today, we're going to learn how to integrate Stripe payment gateway to your Django application or to your Django web application. So, Stripe is a payment gateway, or let's say it's a payment service which you can use to make online transactions using card payments. I think it's the most popular among others when it comes to card processing. Yeah, it supports like a number of payment methods, but the mostly used is just card payments. Yeah, it's the best when it comes to processing card payments. So this is the homepage of Stripe. So what we're going to do first over here is we're going to create an account. Yeah, so we're going to register an account, and then when we register an account and verify our email, we're going to get our what's this our API. So uh, if you already have an account, you can go ahead with the sign in. But if you don't have an account, you can just click here on sign up. So let's create an account now. So an disadvantage about Stripe is that it supports a limited number of countries. So I'm going to go with the United States. I'm going to go with the United Kingdom. The United Kingdom. Yeah, United Kingdom. And then I'm going to set my private password, of which I don't have to disclose to anyone, just like you don't have to disclose yours to me. So, and then once I'm done with filling with everything, I'm going to click on create account. Okay, so here it shows an account already exists with this email. Yeah, so I wanted just to show you how you could create an account on Stripe, and then if it was like your first time, it would succeed. But as for me, since I already have an account with this email, I just have to go on sign in. Yeah, so after we sign in, what I'm going to do, okay, let me fill in with my credentials over here. All right, let's see. Hoping that it works. Yeah, yeah, it has worked. So for this one, we're just going to access. Yeah, as for now, I'm in test mode since I haven't yet submitted my KYC documents. Yeah, so these are my keys. I have publishable and secret key. So we have completed the task of creating a Stripe account. So next we're going to set up a Django application. So make sure that you already have Python and Django framework installed. So I'm going to run it on my folder which I created with which I named Django. So over here I'm going to open my terminal. This this tutorial will work on any of the operating system. There's no need of doubting like, oh no, me I'm running on Mac, Windows or whatever operating system. No, there's no need of that as long as you have Python and Django installed. Django framework, Python and Django framework installed. All right, talking is cheap. Let's get started. So I'm going to open my terminal. If you are on Windows, you need to navigate through your folder that you create. Sure. So and then what I'm going to write in what I'm going to start a new project. So I'm going to type Django admin start project. I'm going to say Stripe YouTube. Stripe YouTube. Now let me use underscore. So Stripe YouTube, and then I hit enter. So if we look at our folder here, it has been created, which means our project is now ready. So I'm going to navigate into the same folder. So I'm going to type in cd stripe stripe. YouTube. Yeah, so here we are now. We are inside the folder. In this folder, this is only manage.py. So I'm going to type in Python 3 manage.py run server. Yep. So here it's saying you have 18 unapplied migrations. Your project may not work properly. So let me now apply the migration. So I'm going to say Python 3 manage.py make migrations. Make migrations. Okay, so I have to type in migrate. Sure. So this migration is helping us to create a database models. So now let's run our Django app. So we can access our Django app by using 127.008,000 but 8,000. So I'm going to say localhost, just localhost and then 8,000. Okay, so the install was successful. So now what I'm going to do next over here is I'm going to search for Django Stripe. What's that? Django Stripe extension. Yeah, sure. So I'm going to search for it. Just a minute. All right, gang. So we have to look for Stripe Python. What's this? Stripe for Python. Stripe for Python. We need to install Stripe for Python with pip. Okay, let's see. Oh, come on. I pip. Let's see. We need to look first is for the instructions to install uh Stripe. Okay, let me say Stripe Python. Right. So that here it is Stripe. Yeah, so Stripe 5.0.0. Let's go. Is it recording? Yes, let's go, let's go, let's get this. So I'm going to quit the project for a little bit by pressing Control and C, and then I'm going to paste this command, which is pip install Stripe. Let's go, let's get it. Okay, it's loading. Mostly depends on your computer's processing speed. As for me, I'm using a mid-range PC, which is not that fast. Yeah, requirements already satisfied. Why? Because I already have pip already installed. If it wasn't already installed, it could have shown. It couldn't have shown requirements already satisfied. Yeah, so let's go. Let's get this. And next, I'm going to search for Stripe, uh, JavaScript, JavaScript, just like that. Stripe JS reference. Yeah, the reason why we are searching for JS reference is because when we are processing payments with Stripe, they have their own design that they do follow. Like you don't have to create a form on your own. Nah, you don't have to. They have what they do follow, like their own pre-built statements that you're going to use. Yes, so everything is already designed. Yeah, so I already have it on my PC, so I'm not going to go far. What I'm going to do, okay, okay, let me just look on the internet. Okay, Stripe elements, here it is. Stripe elements. Stripe. Yeah, so these are the elements I was talking about. Okay, so we just have to choose any. So I'm going to go with which one is that? Checkout, card element. No, no, I have to go with card element, card element, web, custom payment flow, pip install upgrade Stripe. Here it is. Where's the code? The code, where is it? Code. Yeah, so we need to follow these instructions. So let's go back to our Django application, our Django web application. Where is that? YouTube, YouTube for the Django. So let me open this with VS Code. If you don't really think that you can skip like some of the steps, then it's fine, because what I'm trying to do with this video is I'm trying to make some explanations so that even the beginners would be able to understand. So what I'm going to do over here is that I'm going to configure the static files. Yeah, I'm going to configure the static files. So I'm going to create a folder in here which I'm going to say static. So I'm going to name static, and then uh, over here. So I want to like insert some bootstrap files. Yeah, I want to insert some bootstrap files. So all right, where's that static files? We need to configure the static files. Where is that? Where's that? Where's that? Static files. Okay. Now let's configure the templates first. Templates. So I'm also going to create another folder which I'm going to name templates. Yeah, so this is it. This static this static folder will include some static files like the style sheets and the style sheets, images, and some JavaScript files. And for these templates, it will be handling the files. It will be handling the templates. Yeah, yeah, the appearance of the website. So let's create this template file, which I'm going to say index.html, index.html. Okay, index.html. And then here in the URLs, I'm going to configure what's this? I'm going to configure the home page. The home page looks like this. Before that, I have to create some some views. Okay, views.py. Okay, so import. Okay, so from let's say from django.http import http response. Okay, so I'm going to do some copy paste from my repo, which I have with me. Tala 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 request, import request. Where's that? Where's that? Where's that? Where's that? I have a repo with me. Tala. I only need this from this repo with me. Okay, we're good to go. So I'm going to create a function, def. We're going to say stripe pay, and then it's going to take a request. It's going to take requests, and then it's going to return a render, and then we're going to be rendering in our temp inside our templates, and then index.html. Here we are. So let's now configure this in URLs. In the URLs, so here we're going to say from dot views import from dot views. Yeah, from dot views import stripe. Okay, I named it. Import it stripe pay. Stripe pay. Let's go. Okay, so here we're saying we're going to say views views dot stripe dot stripe pay. Views dot stripe pay. Hey, wait a minute. Why are you having this? Okay, just a second. All right, fam. Let's go. So here we're going to, instead of this, we're going to type in dot views from dot views. So from dot views import stripe pay, and here just stripe pay, and then we're going to rename it. Name we're going to name it uh main home, and then let's try now to reload our page. Okay, render missing one required template. Render missing one required positional argument. Template name. Okay, let's see what we have. Yeah, so first we need to take in the request. Templates, templates index.html. So okay, we need to do some configurations here. We need to do some configurations in here. Yeah, so I have some configurations with me on my repo. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to copy paste the configuration so that we could make the static files work. Or let's say the templates so that we can make the templates work. But before that, we need to collect the collect static, static root. We're using the static files up without having set the static files. Okay, we need to set the static files. Templates. Yep. So the issue is here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy paste some code snippets that I'll paste here. All right, so let me copy paste. All right, so I'll paste what I copied from my repo here. Yeah, so here it is. Okay, so now let's go to settings, settings.py, and I'm also going to paste something, yeah, which I have from my repo to configure the static file. So I'm going to paste it right here. Okay, so import OS. So I need to import OS here on the top. Import OS. Okay, so static is not defined. All right, so from Django, Django.static import. Okay, so static is not defined. So uh let's okay, so we need to import the static library here at the top. Okay, so what do we have? Settings the static. Something is wrong. Settings. Do we have to import settings? Generic. Yeah. So from Django.config, we need to import our settings. Yeah. So we are good to go. So now we can configure our static. So what I'm going to run here is Django.py collect static. Cannot search for directory Django static. So let me create a directory. Let's see what we have. YouTube Django. Oh no, so what I was these two folders are not supposed to be in here. So I need to paste them here. Okay, so static. All right, so let's go. Collect static. So we have corrected our static. So what we are going to do next is that we are going to create another folder, and I'm going to name it main. Yeah, this main folder to be handling the static files, like it will be handling the style sheet, JavaScript, and other static files. All right. So these I have these with me, some Bootstrap configuration files, which uh, I'm going to paste in the main folder over here. I'm going to paste them. Okay, so let me try to refresh us templates index. Let's see what we have. Some too many errors. Yeah, so it should show something blank like this. Good, good, good. So now we're good to go. So let's open our index.html file. Okay, so what I was doing over there is that I was trying to configure the static files. So the static files, as I said, those are the files that we can link our website to, like the JavaScript files, images, and some other files that make that that what how can I say that are used on our website statically. When we say static, we mean those files that that how can I say those files that are already made. Yeah, that are already made, and they do not come from the database. Instead, they come from what's this within the site, but not from the database. Yeah, and those files are not changeable. Yeah, are not changed from the website. They are changed from the folder where they are. Let's take it for instance, a logo. When you want to change the logo of a website, you don't have to go to the database of the site administration and then you do things like that. You just have to change an image. Yeah. Okay. So now we are ready to go. Let's open our index.html. Okay, so we start. I'm assuming that you. No, no, this will take a lot of my time. This will take a lot of my time. Dot html. Let me generate some files from my Sublime text. Voila, and then I copy paste it right here. So here I'm going to say pay with. So this one I'm going to say to name it pay with Stripe. Pay with Stripe. Pay with Stripe. So now let's go. So now that's all. That's all for setting. No, no. That's all for setting up what's this? Our uh, Python Django application. In the next session, it will be a very serious coding session. We're going to be interacting uh, with the Stripe using the Stripe APIs. Yeah, I hope you guys you really enjoyed. Cheers, and see you in the next episode.